two lines are given to you. Their angular bisectors are also given to you. So this is L1 equal to 0. This is L2 equal to 0. This is one of the bisector. This is the second bisector, angular bisector. How to distinguish which one is acute angular bisector, which one is the obtuse angular bisector? No need to go for the above two cases. It is very easy to you. Take any dummy point on L1 equal to 0 and find the two perpendicular distances from point P to the two given angular bisectors, P1 and P2. So this is angular bisector 1, this is angular bisector 2. If P1, modulus of P1 is greater than modulus of P2, so the first perpendicular distance is more than the second one, this P1 is related to AB1. That is why you take angular bisector 1 is obtuse angular bisector and angular bisector 2 is your acute angular bisector. From the perpendicular distances itself you can identify which one is acute angular bisector, which one is the obtuse angular bisector. We see the another concept. Suppose these are two lines. Some line equally inclined to the two lines. So these two angles are equal. That line is passing through some point P. Now, how to find this equation? How to find the equation of line passing through this point P equally inclined to these lines? This line not passing through this point of intersection. If it is passing through this point of intersection, that becomes angular bisector. This is the equal inclined case. In this case, these two angles are equal, these two side lengths are equal for this triangle. Now it becomes isosceles triangle. For an isosceles triangle, the altitude, the perpendicular bisector, angular bisectors are same. So this is the angular bisector. This is the another angular bisector. Therefore, your required line is nothing but the line parallel to your angular bisector. So there exist two lines. This is also your line, required line. If it is phi, automatically if it is phi. If it is theta, it is also theta. There exist two lines passing through point P equally inclined to the two given lines. They are parallel to your angular bisectors and passing through point. So the required lines are parallel to angular bisectors and passing through your point P. In this way, we can find the required equations of the lines. Okay, let us see the another concept. How to find the equation of line passing through some point and makes an angle theta with the given line. This is given line L equal to 0. This is your required line passing through some point that makes an angle theta with the given line. Your line L is ax plus by plus c equal to 0 say. I am not using tan theta formula mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m2 like that. So I am approaching a small shortcut formula. Write parallel form ax plus by plus or minus tan theta. You know the angle between the lines. You know their point of intersection or you know the point, this point. Ax plus by plus or minus tan theta into bx minus ay is equal to lambda say. Lambda is obtained by substitute this point. Okay. This is the line passing through your point P and makes an angle theta with this line. Makes an angle theta with the line. There exists another line also passing through your point P, makes an angle theta with the line. So this situation is arranged in above like that. So the equations are of the form ax plus by plus or minus tan theta into bx minus ay equal to lambda. Lambda is obtained by substitute the point here itself. We get two equations. Understand? Hello students, by using the above concepts, let us do some problems related to them. Find the equation of acute angular bisector to the given two intersecting lines. First of all, we make these constants as positive. So we write the equations as 3x minus 4y plus 7 equal to 0 and minus 12x minus 5y plus 2 equal to 0. These two constants are positive. Now let us find a1 a2 plus b1 b2. a1 a2 minus 36 plus b1 b2. 5 4s are 20. This is minus 16. So less than 0. a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is less than 0. We have to find the acute angular bisector. From the above concept, what you have to take? Plus. That is a1x plus b1y plus c1 by root of a square plus b square is equals to a2x plus b2y plus c2 by root of a2 square plus b2 square. Because if a1 a2 plus b1 b2 greater than 0, for plus obtuse angular bisector will obtain. Here a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is less than 0. From the above concept, for plus will be the acute angular bisector. Since a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is less than 0. So clearly 3x minus 4y plus 7 by root of a square plus b square, root of 9 plus 16, that is 5, is equals to, don't write this equation, you have to write this equation, minus 12x minus 5y plus 2 by root of 144 plus 25, 169, that is 13. So 13 into 3x minus 4y plus 7 is equals to 5 into minus 12x minus 5y plus 2. This is the equation of the acute angular bisector. By simplifying, 39x minus 52y plus 91 is equals to minus 60x minus 25y plus, this is 2. 2 5s are 10. So take the right side terms to the left side. This is 99x minus 27y plus 81 equal to 0. That is nothing but 11x minus 3y plus 9 9s are 81 equal to 0. This is the way to find the acute angular bisectors of the given two lines. Okay. See the next question. Consider the two lines x plus 2y plus 4 equal to 0, 4x plus 2y minus 1 equal to 0. Then this is which bisector? That is either acute angular bisector or obtuse angular bisector. I am not using a1 a2 plus b1 b2 greater than 0, that concept. So one bisector is in your hand. You have to identify which bisector is this one. So by using the previous concept, these are our two lines. I am taking first line, that is x plus 2y plus 4 equal to 0. What is my one off bisector? 6x plus 6y plus 7 equal to 0. What are the slopes of these two lines? This is minus 1 by 2. Its slope is minus 1. If it is theta by 2, this is also theta by 2. I am going to take mod tan theta by 2. That is modulus of minus 1 by 2 plus 1 m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. That is 1 by 2. That is half by 3 by 2. That is 1 by 3. So modulus of tan theta by 2 is what? 1 by 3, which is less than 1. So clearly the given bisector is what? Acute angular bisector. So no need to go for find both angular bisector and compare with the given line. So if one angular bisector is known to you and one of the line is known to you, you find tan theta by 2. From itself you can calculate the value tan theta by 2 and then identify which bisector is obtained. See this question. If 2x minus 2y minus 9 equal to 0, 6x plus 6y plus 7 equal to 0 are the angular bisectors of these two given lines, then which is acute angular bisector, which is the obtuse angular bisector? These are the two equations. Their angular bisectors are also given to you. So one of the equation is x plus 2y plus 4 equal to 0. Take any point on this line. For y equal to 0, what about x minus 4? So by previous concept, draw two perpendiculars from the point P to the two angular bisectors. What is the first angular bisector? 2x minus 2y minus 9 equal to 0. Another is 6x plus 6y plus 7 equal to 0. Find the perpendicular distances. Suppose if it is P1, it is P2. The P1 is a perpendicular distance from minus 4 comma 0 to the first angular bisector. P2 is the perpendicular distance from P to the second angular bisector. This is first angular bisector. This is the second angular bisector. So what is P1 now? P1 is equals to modulus of minus 8 minus 9 ax1 plus by1 plus c by root of a square plus b square 4 plus 4. This is nothing but 17 by root 8. Similarly P2 is equals to modulus of minus 24 plus 7 by root of a square plus b square 36 plus 36. That is nothing but 17 by root 72. Which is more? P1 is more than P2. Therefore, P1 is greater than P2. Perpendicular distance from point to the first angular bisector is more than the perpendicular distance from point to the second angular bisector. So, this is acute angular bisector. This is the obtuse angular bisector. Acute angular bisector is what? B2, AB2. This is acute angular bisector and this one is the obtuse angular bisector. Okay, in this manner, by the finding the perpendicular distances itself, we can easily identify the which is acute, which is obtuse. Okay.